Before you toss your kitchen scraps into the trash today, pause for just a second. You might be throwing away some of the most powerful free fertilizer you'll ever find. In this video, I'm going to show you 15 everyday kitchen scraps you're probably tossing out that can actually supercharge your compost and turn it into rich, dark, garden-ready black gold. Let's start with coffee grounds. Used coffee grounds are a fantastic source of nitrogen, which is one of the key ingredients that helps your compost heat up and break down quickly. Instead of dumping them in the trash, add your cooled, used grounds straight into the compost and mix them in so they don't clump. They'll feed the microbes and help create a beautifully balanced compost. You can even save grounds over several days in a small container by the coffee maker or in the freezer so they don't get moldy on the counter. Just remember that coffee grounds still count as a green in composting, so balance them with plenty of browns like dry leaves, straw, or shredded cardboard. If your pile ever starts to smell a bit sour, that's a sign you've added too many coffee grounds or other greens, and you just need to mix in more dry material. Eggshells are another powerful scrap that most people don't think twice about. They're loaded with calcium, which is essential for strong plant cell walls, and can help prevent blossom end rot in tomatoes and peppers. Rinse the shells, crush them into small pieces, and sprinkle them into your compost. The smaller the pieces, the faster they break down and release that calcium into your finished compost. If you really want to speed things up, you can pulse your eggshells in a blender or food processor to make almost a coarse powder before adding them. They'll disappear into the compost much faster that way and become more available to your plants. You can even set aside a small jar of crushed shells from your compost bucket and sprinkle them directly around calcium-loving plants later in the season as a gentle, slow-release boost. Banana peels are like potassium sticks for your compost pile. Potassium helps plants build stronger stems, improves drought resistance, and boosts flowering and fruiting. Instead of throwing banana peels away, chop them into smaller sections and bury them in the middle of your compost pile. They'll decompose fairly quickly and help create a nutrient-rich amendment your fruiting plants will love. If you live in an area with critters like raccoons, it's especially important to keep banana peels buried in the center of the pile rather than just tossing them on top. That way, animals are less likely to sniff them out, and the higher heat in the middle of the heap helps them break down more quickly. Over time, those peels become part of a balanced compost mix that supports everything from leafy greens to heavy-feeding fruiting crops. Vegetable scraps from meal prep are the backbone of a great compost pile. Carrot tops, potato peels, broccoli stems, and celery ends are all packed with the same minerals and nutrients your plants need. Collect these in a countertop container while you cook, then dump them into your compost bin regularly. Cover them with a layer of browns, like leaves or shredded paper, to keep pests and smells down while they break down into beautiful humus. If you're worried about accidentally adding diseased plant material, just avoid anything that looked obviously sick in the garden, like leaves with powdery mildew or blight spots. Healthy kitchen trimmings are perfectly safe. You can also keep a small, lidded container or compost pail right on the counter to make this a habit. Once it's full, take it out to the bin, add a thin layer of browns on top, and you've just given your compost a balanced mini-meal without any extra effort. Fruit scraps and cores are another overlooked treasure. Apple cores, pear ends, grape stems, and melon rinds all add moisture, natural sugars, and a wide range of micronutrients to your compost. These sugars help feed beneficial microbes, speeding up decomposition. Chop any large pieces into smaller chunks, toss them into the center of the pile, and let the microorganisms do the rest. Citrus peels might seem too acidic, but in a healthy, balanced compost pile, they're incredibly useful. Orange, lemon, and lime peels bring in small amounts of nutrients and even some natural pest-repelling compounds. Just chop or tear the peels into smaller pieces and mix them well throughout the pile. As they break down, they lose that sharp acidity and become part of your overall rich compost blend. If you're composting with worms in a separate worm bin, go a little lighter on citrus there, because it can be a bit intense for them in large amounts. But in a regular outdoor pile, small amounts spread throughout aren't a problem at all. In fact, the strong citrus scent can help discourage some pests right around your compost area. Just remember, like everything else in composting, moderation and balance are key. Think of citrus peels as a spice, not the main ingredient. Onion and garlic skins are often peeled and forgotten, but they're full of minerals and add valuable bulk and texture. These papery skins break down more slowly than soft scraps, helping create structure in your compost while still contributing nutrients. Simply toss the dry skins in with your other kitchen greens, then layer a bit of brown material on top to keep everything balanced. Tea bags and loose tea leaves are another quiet compost hero. Used tea still contains nitrogen and trace minerals that your plants can benefit from. If your tea bags are made from natural fibers, you can toss the whole bag in. If not, just tear them open and add the leaves only. Mix them into the upper layers of your pile and they'll break down quickly, helping feed the microbes that power your compost. Used paper towels and unprinted paper napkins that have been soiled with food, but not chemicals or grease, can actually be great browns. They add carbon and help soak up excess moisture from wetter kitchen scraps. Simply tear them into strips and layer them between your fruit and veggie scraps. This helps prevent slimy, soggy pockets in the pile and keeps your compost nice and airy. Stale bread and crackers that have gone past their prime are perfect for compost rather than the trash. They break down quickly and provide carbohydrates that soil microbes love. Tear or crumble them into smaller pieces and make sure to bury them in the middle of the pile to avoid attracting animals. Pair them with plenty of dry browns so the pile doesn't get too dense or sticky. Cooked rice and pasta, when used carefully, can also be composted. These foods are rich in carbohydrates and will feed the microbial life in your pile, helping it warm up and decompose faster. Add them in small amounts and always bury them well beneath other materials to avoid pests. Balance them with dry browns like shredded cardboard so they don't clump and form a gummy mass. Nut shells from nuts like peanuts, walnuts, and almonds are slower to break down, but they're excellent for adding structure and long-lasting organic matter. They contribute carbon and help create tiny air pockets throughout your compost pile. Crush the shells a bit before adding them so they don't take years to decompose, then mix them in with other browns as you build your pile. Corn cobs and corn husks are another kitchen leftover that can really help your compost. Husks add carbon and bulk, while cobs break down more slowly and create channels for air and water to move through the pile. Tear the husks into strips and cut the cobs into smaller sections if you can. Work them into the middle of the compost where the heat will help them break down more efficiently. Herb stems and wilted greens, like parsley stems, cilantro, spinach, and lettuce that's gone a bit limp, are fantastic green materials. They're soft, full of moisture, and packed with nutrients your plants will reuse later. Instead of letting them liquefy in the back of the fridge or tossing them out, add them straight to the compost and cover with a dry layer to keep things balanced and odor-free. Finally, cardboard from clean food boxes like cereal or pasta boxes with any plastic liners removed makes excellent brown material from the kitchen. This thin cardboard adds carbon, helps maintain airflow, and prevents your pile from getting too wet and compacted with all those juicy food scraps. Tear it into small pieces and use it to separate layers of kitchen greens, creating a well-structured compost pile that breaks down efficiently. If your compost tends to get too wet and heavy, think of this cardboard like a sponge and a skeleton in one. It soaks up that extra moisture while keeping little air pockets open so your pile doesn't turn anaerobic and slimy. Whenever you notice your compost looking glossy or matted with food scraps, just tear up another box or two and layer that cardboard in to restore the structure and keep the decomposition process humming along. If this helped you see your kitchen trash in a totally new way, turn some of that waste into support for the channel. Hit the like button so more gardeners can discover how to turn scraps into black gold, and subscribe to the channel for more practical organic gardening tips on composting, soil health, and growing your own healthy food at home. And let me know in the comments which of these 15 scraps you're going to start saving first.